Welcome to our live discussion, the Itty Bitty Nerdy Committee. I'm BC Boy.
I'm Table.
I'm Red.
And it is I, Shino Brando.
And we'll be discussing recent news from across the multiverse, live from video games, anime, comics, and more. And stick around after the news to hear us discuss a newly released comic of the week.
Okay, so I start this week, and we have been blessed, question mark? So...
Question mark?
Yeah, question mark. So, a handful of hours ago, the cast for the Mario movie was announced.
I don't think that's a blessing.
Oh my god.
So, let's run down a little bit. So, next year, for Christmas, because Miyamoto loves us, we believe.
My birthday. Oh shit. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Mario movie that's probably okay. Chris Pratt is playing Mario.
I still have questions.
B Rat is playing Mario?
Yeah.
Sure. Fuck him.
Charlie.
It's his career he's throwing away.
Yeah. Charlie Day is playing Luigi, and I'm kind of all for that.
That'll be hilarious.
Isn't Charlie Day shorter than Chris Pratt?
Well,
Is it? It's not live action. It's animated.
Oh, it's animated. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, you would never make that mistake again.
Yo, that's why I was so confused.
Nintendo doesn't make mistakes twice. Haha.
Come on.
I was like, this is gonna be a wild live casting.
No, man, this is terrible.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna
Want to see
watch-
Chris
I'm gonna watch-
Pratt dressed as
What?
Mario? Yes, that'd be
I'm-
fucking
I'm gonna watch-
hilarious.
I'm gonna watch Key dressed as Toad, walk around being Key.
That would be fucking
Okay,
funny as
yeah,
fuck,
let's
though.
bring that up. So Keegan-Michael Key is playing Toad.
What kind of voice is that for Toad?
Why?
It's gonna be so wild.
Out of the
Beside-
entire cast, a whole bunch of people are going, Chris Pratt is Mario, haha, why? And I'm going,
Toad?
Look at the Toad casting. What? Why?
What?
The last one I'm gonna, spend some time on, well, is kind of a pair, is the casting for Donkey Kong and Bowser.
No, I know. Yeah. So
Ye-
okay. Go on.
Okay, so DK, right, is Seth Rogen.
Weird.
Some
Okay.
reason.
Mhm.
Sure. Seth
Buck,
Rogen does weird shit all the time. This is normal.
Buck fucking wild. And
Oh my god.
that's not Donkey Kong anymore, it's Danky Kang.
I'm sorry, what?
So I'll repeat that just in case you didn't hear
It's
it.
Doobie Kong. Get it?
Jesus.
And serving as what's maybe the villain of the movie. We don't really know. Hopefully, Jack Black is Bowser.
For him. Good for him. Every decision he makes is fun. He's
What?
allowed to do whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
Jack Black is gonna nail that.
It's probably the only correct casting we have. But it's alright.
Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. I don't know.
Mm.
Something that's weird. Man's went
man.
against North Korea, and now he's Donkey Kong.
No, you know the only thing that makes sense
Okay.
of him
Versus
being
the
Donkey Kong?
DPK, you know?
I understand.
The only thing that makes sense for him to be Donkey Kong is the fucking laugh, and that's all I can imagine. That's about it.
It's not official until I hear DK rap.
I would love to hear Seth Rogen do a DK rap. That'd be great.
Oh,
I would
man.
forgive this entire sin of a movie for that.
So, just like talking other animated movies,
Yeah.
the post-credit scene for this movie is something deep in my heart that I kind of want.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, we come back from credits. It's black. First his shoes, then his scrawny little legs. It's Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Waluigi is the post-credit scene.
Before Wario, incorrect. Wario first, and then Waluigi.
I understand. Just like in the Sonic movie, we got teased Tails, and then we got Knuckles for the sequel. I understand. I follow.
Tails is there.
But Tails is there
Yeah.
still.
There is a hierarchy, yes.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the Sonic movie.
There was leaked pictures of all three of them.
You haven't
We
seen
reported
the
it.
We literally talked about it in one of the news.
That's the second one. I haven't seen the first one. I thought you were saying he was in the first one.
No,
No.
That's my bad.
Turns up at
That's
the
my
end
bad.
of the first one.
I'm not gonna watch that fucking burning trash heap. I'm not gonna watch that either. But I mean, yeah,
Think-
they made mention.
As a person who's watched it, you shouldn't.
Main
but I
42
couldn't
Thank you.
stop you if you wanted to.
has asked, I think
No.
Chris's Mario will sound like Mario in the game. Absolutely not. In fact, Charles Martinet is going to be guest starring as other roles.
Cameos
Lord.
all over the place.
So says
You better be
Miyamoto, and I'm
Wario.
like, good,
Oh,
thanks.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, no, weird. I mean,
I-
I'm not confident in Chris Pratt's ability to voice act, period. So,
I just think he's gonna play his own voice. I don't think they're gonna make him do like
Yeah.
an offhand, really disgusting, like stereotypical Italian accent. I think he's
That
just
would
gonna be
be
playing Chris
bad.
Pratt. Yeah.
If I heard that, Red said 100% not at all.
100%.
Yeah, you get it, man.
Absolutely not.
Mhm.
So elsewhere in the weirdo live action land,
Mhm.
Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac, whatever
I heard
region
this.
it's
Seiya?
from,
I heard
is-
randomly about this, but yeah.
is getting a live action version.
West.
Not
What?
me.
Beastie, good question.
That's the-
Why is Sean Bean on the cast list?
He's just there to die, Table. He's just there to die.
Ah, don't do that to him.
Yeah, so Sean
You're
Bean is in a
right.
live action Saint Seiya movie, and nobody. There's not a bingo card. There's not a check mark box. There's not a fucking anything I could have checked off to think, possibly conceive of this idea.
Let alone
I'll tell-
that.
I'll tell you how this became a thing. Okay.
Mm,
So in Hollywood, in this one office room, a
mm,
bunch of guys sat down and were like, "We ran out of ideas. So what else can we fucking destroy?"
yeah.
They're like,
we steal?
we haven't really done good with the anime section, but we keep digging from that deep well. Sure, let's go for
There's
it.
a lot
Which
in
one do
there.
you
We can
want to
work
do?
with it.
Exactly. Which one do you want to do? I don't know. Throw a dart, Kevin.
You see Fist of the North Star?
Seiya! We're doing Saint Seiya.
No,
Go
because you
ahead.
mentioned the dartboard though. It's like Fist of the North Star, JoJo, freaking
But,
Samurai
buddy,
Champloo.
buddy.
Yeah.
Fist of the North Star. That's already been done.
Live action?
Yes.
And
Oh,
JoJo,
fuck off.
JoJo's also been done, just not in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about Hollywood. Also, I never knew that. Fucking Fist of the North Star got it?
We'll
Yo,
get you some links or something.
when we're done with this, go ahead and do a Google search of Fist of the North Star live action and have yourself a good old time.
Is it worth it for live action? Okay,
Red,
so-
continue.
Absolutely not. I'll warn you right now.
Samurai Champloo is so good, says Fire That Red.
Fire that right.
Hell yeah.
This is correct.
So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, Table, so Sean Bean, right?
Scene Bean.
Scene
The
Bean.
Sean Bond.
Sean Bond, in fact, plays a mentor named
Double O-
Alman Keto.
He's
Oh,
gonna
that
die.
motherfucker has to die, right?
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
That's
He's
so
sure
The,
gonna
the
die.
rude.
project
That's
has
so
been in
fucking
development
rude.
for years and has suffered several production delays.
Mhm.
Before finally shooting this year, it has wrapped production. It's going to VFX. It's already in post production.
Holy fuck.
Years.
And
Years?
this is when they're announcing it.
Years.
Bro, what hurts me though is that fucking previous
Years.
Jean Grey of X-Men is here.
Buddy, they have Sean. Fuck, they're in the same fucking movie.
Scene Bean is here. The Bond himself.
Oh,
They were both in Goldeneye. They both died.
Damn.
Maybe they'll both die again, just for old time's sake.
I don't see her playing Athena, so I mean she's doomed for death.
Yeah, I don't see her living very long.
Not Jean Grey, but hey. Anyways,
no, she
no,
lived
Jean
three
Grey has
movies.
to die at like the precise right moment. That's her thing.
She made
No,
it through
no.
Yeah.
2.25 movies.
Once every 5 years, Marvel has a quota.
Hey, has Jean Grey been alive for too long?
I
So
swear, there
For
needs to be
4
a
years,
website.
267 days. Eliminator soon.
There needs to be a
Fucking
website
clock.
that just answers the question: is Jean Grey alive in the comics?
Oh shit. Someone has a counter.
Schrodinger's Marvel Girl.
Shit. Oh
That's
man.
rough.
But the fact that this movie has entered post production, and we will
Hilarious.
possibly see it sometime next year, bonkers.
Mhm.
You know we're
Mm.
gonna talk about it. You know I'm gonna watch the trailer.
We
and
are.
talk about it.
We're gonna judge it harshly, man. Come
We're
on.
gonna
Now.
ju-
you're gonna make us watch not just the trailer, but possibly all of Saint Seiya.
No, absolutely not.
I know how this
I
works.
will not make you do that. I will not make you do that.
Yeah, we'll not. No.
In
I don't
anime,
trust like that.
in anime tradition, I'll make you watch the first episode of the original and not the Netflix
Ah.
garbage.
I will
Oh,
look forward to anime
yeah.
again.
Hey guys, remember I
love
told you about Ewan McGregor saying he's having a good old time filming this series, and we got some
Yes.
word from Sung Kang about being in the series and all that cool stuff. They're working together with Hayden Christensen, and he showed off his stunt hat and everything. Well, guess what, guys? It's done. They finished filming. It's over. It's
They
finished.
did it.
They're ready. They're ready. So now it's in post production. They're doing their thing. Ewan McGregor said, "It will not disappoint."
It better not.
He also did say that it's gonna be a lot of familiar stuff with a lot of new stuff. In fact, the way they filmed it will make you feel like you're watching some familiar stuff from prequel era, but it's being done with new age technology, so it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna
It'll
kind of be
look
like
good and hopefully less racist.
exactly, and it's gonna
Sand
kind
people.
of be like what you wanted
Water.
from Clone Wars, the TV show.
Mm.
Ooh.
So yeah, you'll be getting some of that in there. So he said, "We're all done. Just wait, and will not disappoint."
I tend to believe old Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
6
Ian Mc-
episodes, I think about an hour each long.
I
Okay,
might actually
okay.
watch that.
He's
Just like
fun.
Visions, I watched the first episode this morning. That was okay.
The first episode is quite good in my opinion. The second is meh. The third is also meh. The fourth is better, and then the fifth is better than the fourth. So there's an arc to it.
There's a
Mm.
few more to go. I have to finish them up as
Yeah, I haven't
well.
last-
I'm taking my
Yeah.
I have like the last 3. I think I'm taking my sweet time because I'm just not feeling it, man. But I'll continue.
I've only watched
I-
part of 1, so I'm still watching all of them.
Episode 1 was enough
Yeah,
to get me to 2, and it'll probably get me enough to get all the way through them. And I'll go, yeah,
Look,
that was okay.
because Visions is so pointedly episodic. Sorry to be derailing from your news here, Shino. Basically, I would almost say that if you like take a very brief look at the description and you don't like the sound of it, just don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Mm.
just don't. It doesn't matter because the first
Right.
one is cool Ronin guy, and that was a lot of fun in my opinion. The second one was band anime in space, and I went, what?
Mhm. Yeah.
The third one was the twins, I think.
Mhm.
And that was
I
like they
didn't
took
like-
a bunch of Star Wars concepts and threw them in a blender, and what came out was almost coherent garbage.
Correction. What she meant was Shonen Jump.
And
Shonen Jump threw Star Wars in a blender. The fourth one was better again. That one was kind of fun. And then yeah, the fifth one was neat.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
there's
It is what it is.
there's
It is what
some
it is,
skill
yeah.
differentiation.
but
Yeah.
There was
here's
a
my-
there was a comedy series being written by George Lucas and Seth Green about Star Wars, and they canceled it for Star Wars Vision. So I mean, hey, here we are.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
I look forward to Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think it'll be fun. He's a fun character. Ewan McGregor is a fun guy. I enjoy him in most stuff I see him in.
and is to be believed most times. Has
Yeah.
yet to lie to us.
That's right. Who knows? Maybe even get the return of Jar Jar. For those of you who are not braving the Delta variant tour to go see Shang-Chi because it might be canceled out for some more Backstreet Boys, you may wait till November 15th, that is, for Shang-Chi to drop on Disney Plus. No premiere access. It's going to be free for everybody.
That's
Take it and
good.
go.
I mean, after the delay, it better not be premiere
Right.
access.
Along with Jungle Cruise and a bunch of other stuff that's coming to Disney Plus in a few
Jungle
months.
Cruise.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed that movie. It was fun for
Yeah.
what it was. It was not.
Well, it's getting a sequel, so it must have been
yeah,
alright.
I mean,
What, Jungle
was-
That
Cruise?
all
Yeah,
that means is
it was
it
okay.
made money. That's all it did.
yeah,
And when
It
The
is
Rock
what-
is
it's-
a $1 billion per day you
Yeah.
have him on set, it better make money.
it serves its purpose. It's not quite Pirates of the Caribbean.
God, I
So
hope
you're
not.
getting you get some kind of like a coherent story, kinda. So it works, and it's fun. People are likable on screen. It worked.
That's
Right. In other news, and my news is really short this week, so I'm gonna keep it nice and brief for y'all. But in other news, you guys remember there's a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 happening, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so the whole gang got their scripts from James Gunn, and they all read it. And 2 spoke up about the script and wanted to let us know that 1, it's going to break all your hearts,
Okay.
Good.
and 2, after reading it, both Karen Gillan, Nebula, and Palm Clementif, Mantis, broke out into tears after reading the script and couldn't quite contain themselves.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah,
Huh.
the story also is gonna revolve around Nebula and Gamora the most. So it's gonna be
Good.
essentially a
Good.
sister story featuring the Guardians in the background. So
Sorry,
yeah, apparently
it'll
it's gonna
be
be
a
very, very
sister
sad
story with Mario tagging along.
with Mario tagging along. Yeah,
Get it.
Because
Mario
will
climbing
come
around
out
to the pipes.
first before that movie.
yeah. But hey, man, it promises to be something big. They say it's gonna break a lot of hearts, like Tony Stark level of heartbreaking. So yeah,
Haha.
this
oh
Fire
no.
They Red, none of us are mentally stable enough for this right now, but we're
Yeah,
gonna have to
shit.
deal with it anyway.
Oh,
Listen,
no.
when I asked on Twitter if we will cry,
mhm.
James Gunn replied with, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Threatening?
he said it's gonna be something else. It may even be the end of the Guardians altogether.
Well, no, we get a
So-
Christmas
Whoa.
special to do still.
Yeah, no, the Christmas special is before Volume 3. So
Oh.
Volume 3 may be the very end of the Guardians.
Oh.
This will be a
Yeah.
quick shutdown. Damn.
Yeah. Oof.
I mean,
Oof.
maybe not all heroes survive, my friend. They all make
It's true.
sacrifices.
Yeah, but there's
And they-
been different iterations of the Guardians, though.
Yeah, and Guardians always make the big sacrifice. And so here,
I mean-
we'll be getting that again.
If I were to make some guesses, jazz hands, we would be playing it to some extent with the whole, Gamora doesn't fucking remember shit element, and then she will regain some sort of memories or witness the experiences that
If the
alternate
holiday
timeline Gamora
special
had. And
isn't Gamora
Yeah.
remembering what Christmas means because Star-Lord's trying to show her, I don't want it. Trying to show her the meaning of Christmas, that's all I want.
Again.
That's all I want.
First and foremost, his Christmas present be fighting Gamora first.
Jeez.
That's true.
Where's Gamora? Who's Gamora?
Why is Gamora?
Why is Gamora?
It was a good bit. It was a good bit.
But yeah,
Uh,
man. Just prepare
alright.
prepare your tissues, prepare your eye sockets for a lot of salt water. About things about to go down. They will not be part of the Guardians will not be part of Phase 4. So
Shit.
Hmm.
And to tack a little bit onto your news, the same day that Shang-Chi comes to Disney Plus is Disney Plus Day.
yes.
I don't know what that means.
So what that means is it will be the second anniversary of the streaming service existing. Or being publicly available, I guess. And with that, we will get sneak peeks at not only what's coming to the Star Wars set of franchise, whatever.
Wars.
Yep. And also sneak peeks of what's coming down the Marvel pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
And part of me says that that's going to be, okay, snippets of Ms. Marvel, because that'll come next.
Yeah.
Maybe a snippet of Spidey, a snippet of Moon Knight, a snippet of She-Hulk.
I feel that. Hopefully we get
So
some
might
good
be
stuff.
of that.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like the little sizzle reel we got last December,
Mm-hmm.
where we see Loki in a chair, and he looked really good in that chair. Before I
Yeah.
start.
Right. Also,
Alright.
probably gonna show stuff for like Book of Boba Fett and other things on that day too.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
coming
because
up
Book of
December.
Boba Fett's what, a year out? Year?
No,
and a half?
it's December. This December.
Is it
Merry
this
Christmas.
December? I
Merry
guess when
Christmas.
it got moved to next year.
No, Merry Christmas, y'all. Shit's coming out, man.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yo, yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Yo, December's busy.
Some fries,
Somebody's busy.
motherfucker. I know. Anyway,
Jesus.
and we're back.
Cool.
Okay.
So, y'all heard about Carol Baskin?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Wait. Killed her husband.
I don't remember the whole remix, so
Yeah, who cares? Turn him into chicken dinner. Well, go on.
you're right. The whole Carol Baskin situation, the whole Tiger King himself, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
who's in prison?
Oh yeah, right.
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
so nonetheless,
So many crimes.
Yeah. By the way, that prison sentence is like 17 years. So like,
Yeah, he's not coming out anytime soon. He's in prison.
Okay. So
but nonetheless, the main factor of why I bring this news is that there's gonna be a Tiger King 2.
stop.
Hell it.
I'm not kidding
Wait.
you. I'm not
Wait.
kidding you.
Wait, hold on. Stop.
What are they
I
gonna
have
talk
what-
about?
Hold on. What else did he do?
Well, this is what I'm gonna bring up.
Okay. No,
So-
good detail.
So it'll possibly premiere. I think this coming or 2022 is when they're I think aiming for.
2 years after, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a true crime slate that they're like had set up for like these different things that were films that they're coming up with, and this and Netflix was showing, hey, so this is one of them, and it was like, huh? So
what you mean, Willis? Like,
yeah, so basically, so Netflix revealed on the Thursday morning of today, that the Tiger King 2 is going to come out, which could be either coming, what is it? I think later this year, possibly December, if not early next year, 2022.
Listen,
So Christmas, yeah.
Release
That's
date,
Yeah.
but like, what the fuck is it about?
So apparently there's some extra footage or whatever footage they have, from the, I believe, from Joe Exotic in jail, and then like I guess for some other stuff in that, and then just some extra things. There's like minor details on what I was saying, but there's apparently more shit
Putting
that they're
together a
using.
second season of B-roll.
Hang
In
on.
a sense.
Wait.
Yo,
Are you
no,
telling me it's
hold
not?
on. Pause. Take in that they have enough B-roll to make a second season.
That's the funny part.
You've seen how much that motherfucker talks. Yeah, of course they have enough B-roll to make a second season.
Guys,
The dude doesn't know how to shut up.
I think we're giving it too much
Oh.
credit. It's not Tiger King 2, it's Tiger King 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nice. I see what you did there. And you get fucking points, Red.
Thank you.
They're big points.
Fire
Fire
the
that-
Red
For
Thing.
big jokes.
Watch
Go
them
ahead,
make a season
Table.
3. Yeah,
If they make a
be-
third season, we just assassinate him in prison. That's the play.
No, but basically they're saying like they're unsure of when exactly the time of the footage is, but they're assuming it's around there, and it's going
It
to
is
show
1.5.
like some clips of Carol Baskin, the Jeff Lowe guy, and then Joe Exotic from inside jail as well. So
Not like the
Yo,
man's going anywhere.
The dude had a worker who lost her hand to a fucking tiger, and he's wearing a fucking store-bought EMT jacket, and he's like, "I'll never financially recover from this." Yo, Joe Exotic fucking kills me. He's like the greatest American ever. Fucking so funny. give me more. 100 years, Tiger King. Let's go.
What?
100 years, Carol Baskin.
6 seasons
100
in a
years.
movie?
Season of the movie. 100 years. Joe Exotic. 100 years. Let's go.
bro, I was just shook that I even saw it, and like all we see is on Twitter, freaking Tiger King getting an official second season. I was like, excuse me.
It's bullshit and you know it. And then
I was like, no, it's real because it's from Variety, from one of the articles, and I was like,
Yeah.
fucking
Hollywood.
what?
Oh, shit.
So I saw it, and I was like,
Unbelievable.
if Variety is posting this, yo, this is
It's
something.
legit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
legit.
If even they're
Oh.
releasing information of like even the smallest tidbits, holy fuck.
I just
Yo, the dude
I
let the guy set up a hit on Cal Baskins willingly, and then let the man set him up too. Like, why would you, Joe? The fuck, man?
Oh, fucking stupid.
Why?
Oh man.
wait, sorry. If I remember that series right, and spoilers for Tiger King, I guess.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but
Didn't his ex-husband and his previous boyfriend go set up a tiger farm together? Or a
No,
zoo
it's
together?
No,
one-
no.
one-
One of them died.
No. Yeah, one
What?
accidentally.
One of them straight up
accidentally
dead.
One accidentally committed suicide.
accidentally? How do you
Yes,
wait?
he played
It's a
it- he played
complicated
with a-
situation. It was
Watch
actually
Tiger King.
really fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played with a weapon he shouldn't have played with, and while being really really high, and then things
Oh.
went wrong
Oh, I think
Yeah.
in front of in front of
Yeah.
people. It was really
I think
bad.
I know what you're talking about. I remember skimming or like partially watching the series with someone,
Yeah.
but I think I might know what you're talking about. But
There's
Yeah, it was-
security
it was-
cam footage.
Yeah,
Of
it's rough.
Ooh.
not quite of the event, but of the event. It's
Yeah.
it's not great. It's
Yep,
actually
that's
a
my
really
bad. It's all
upsetting
coming
portion
back
of
to
the
me now.
show.
Yeah.
Okay,
jeez,
Jesus.
Yeah.
good lord.
Yo, it's
I
something
actually
else.
can't recommend Tiger King to anyone on that basis because that was super fucked up to put in there.
Yeah,
the way they
there's,
did.
I mean, it's a lot of dark shit. If you're interested in watching like some real
Yeah.
weird American shit go down, go ahead and watch Tiger King, man. I wasn't expecting
Animal
it, but
abuse, partner
hey, yeah, it's
abuse,
some crazy,
financial
crazy
abuse.
shit.
I was not.
Jeez.
Listen, okay, so, and just one or two more minutes of this, but like, I was not expecting the up and downs that fucking series took, but I was into it almost every minute of it.
I couldn't stop watching either. I'm not gonna lie about it.
It was on, and then it was on until it was over.
I feel for the guy. Joe Exotic's fucking stupid, man, and he let people use his
Dumb as
stupidity.
shit.
Poor guy. Yeah, he's
Dumb
dumb
as
as
shit.
shit. I feel so bad for him.
Nonetheless, so the creator or the person that's basically the Rahl Dahl owner of the Rahl Dahl story company, Netflix has acquired the rights for that and will expand the existing deal apparently between them to create a universe spanning several formats. Quote from them.
Everybody's in
So
universes now,
The RDCU?
right?
basically, or
The
R,
Wonkaverse?
or it's technically RDSC universe if you want to put it in actual.
That's too many. The
phonetics.
The
Wonkaverse.
rescue.
No, it's legit.
Ricky.
It's Rolled Doll Story Company, so RDSC. That's literal
boy.
phonetics.
Willy Wonka will be your Iron Man anchor. Let's go.
No, so basically, the current deal that they have between the companies in this quote is that it happened in 2018 for the animated stuff or whatever. And so like one of this animated series that's being worked on currently is going to be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, worked on by Taika Waititi, who did Jojo Rabbit, Thor Ragnarok, right? And then also working with him is Philip Johnston. And apparently that deal was $1 billion to be spent
So-
on that.
I
Willy
was just about to
Wonka,
make a joke.
third
of, like,
time's the charm.
"Haha, we're gonna have as many Wonkas as we do Spider-Man," but like, and then you said Taika Waititi, and I'm like, you know what? I'll watch it.
So yeah,
man,
but
yeah.
here's more of this of what Netflix wants to do with it. So besides that, there's also Netflix is trying to work with Sony on an adaptation of what is it? I think a musical of Matilda the musical.
Wait,
So
hold
that's
on. Wait.
Hang on one minute.
Wait,
hold
Run
on.
that back. Run that back.
Matilda,
They're doing-
they're working on a story like an adaptation for Matilda, which is gonna
Uh-huh.
be the working title at Matilda the musical.
Oh, okay. So
They're working with Sony on this project though for that one
Okay.
specifically.
Matilda's
Yes.
being turned into a musical.
Fire that red. There's already a Matilda musical, yes, but they're making it with, or is it the one from Sony? Because I believe that's what I was seeing.
Wait, so are we having a case of High School Musical, the musical?
High School, the musical, the TV show? Yeah.
Basically.
Is that what we're
That would
getting
be it?
here?
That might be it. Yeah, it's the same one, just movie.
So what
Okay.
No. So what I'm hearing is they're taking Matilda, which was a movie, then they turned it into a musical. Now they're turning the musical
Supposedly.
into a movie.
Yeah.
A musical.
Like they did
They're
with
turning the
Sex
musical-
Story.
musical.
They're turning the
God, I
musical
want
into a movie.
bicycle.
Like
Yes,
okay,
there we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
And then besides that, with all these projects, so if you've seen My Fantastic Mr. Fox, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, all that stuff, apparently in this universe, Netflix is, and I quote saying, listen, Netflix will now create a universe across animated and live action films and TV, publishing, games, immersive experiences, live theater, consumer products, and more.
See what you guys have done? See what you guys have done?
And more.
They're literally Netflix is
now-
milking the shit out of this.
I'll tell you
Now
right
everyone's making
now.
a fucking universe.
I'll tell you
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna be satisfied until I get the Tom and Jerry universe that has fucking Chili Willy, fucking Woody Woodpecker, and
Stop.
fuck, I don't know
Stop
who
it.
else. Who
Stop
else?
it.
Who
I
else
don't
can
want
throw up in
this.
there?
I don't
Fucking
want
shit.
this.
Oh man.
I'll tell you right now, the first time they make a Matilda comic book that's based on all that shit, I'm in. I'll buy issue one.
Fucking
Oh,
shit, man. But all right, bro.
Yeah, that's Netflix is really diving
Next
into
we're
this
gonna
one.
get the fucking Dr. Seuss Adventures with fucking Sam I Am, with the Cat in the Hat. Fucking who else is there? Fucking
If the Lorax isn't
the
there, they've
Lorax.
done it wrong.
yeah, right.
Lorax the
Lorax is
Grinch.
there. The Grinch. Grinch, we need you to be angry. That's my trick, Cat. I'm always angry.
Agree.
Do you all recall that Hulu put out a documentary called Framing Britney Spears, which was primarily centered around the Free Britney movement?
Right.
This is Netflix deciding that they could also make money off of Britney Spears being exploited for her entire life. And they have made Britney versus Spears. It's directed by Aaron Lee Carr, which is promising that it's not straight up directed by a man. I don't have a lot of faith in this, actually. Just that the title card
The title
is just
fucks me up so
unnecessarily
hard.
sexualized for this poor woman. I'm not a fan of the look of it, but it comes out September 28th, so I can't judge too harshly. It's 5 days away. It seems suspiciously like it's Netflix going, "Hey, we could profit off of this," and they're right. I wish they were wrong, but they're right. So this exists.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm
Poor
saying
Britney.
is that if they're making this like documentary, all that money better be going to Britney. I swear to fucking
It
God.
fucking better be, and I don't think it is because again, she's still not financially independent. She is engaged and might be allowed to get married sometime in the near future. In which case, her like conservatorship might pass to her partner. In which case, maybe they won't be a dick about it. But
That whole sentence
Yeah.
is fucked up. If she's engaged, so she might be allowed to get married. That's fucked up. But all right.
And
Yes.
also, that
Yes,
the
it
person
is.
that like kind of legally owns her in a weird
oh yeah, that's what a conservatorship is. You
will
own
be-
them, their work,
will
and
be
their life.
passed to the person that she's allowed to marry. That seems weird. It's just weird. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That yeah.
Kind of.
Everything.
It's that weird power dynamic, man. I don't know.
It's bad. Conservatorships are used to abuse people all over the states all the time. And like for sure there are some people who need care. But this is too easy to do sketchy fucking things with.
Especially on a
And-
public stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
Well,
like it.
It's really unfortunate, but Britney's got a better chance of getting out of the situation than most people trapped in wrongful conservatorships.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
hopefully
man,
this brings attention to the other people who need help. But what the
I'm
fuck?
just saying. If one dude can invite like 200 something people to fucking Area 51 for some goddamn meeting to go invade that shit, and not really. I mean, we can sum up a whole gang of people to go save Britney, man. I'm just saying. It's just a suggestion. Just hear me
Yeah,
out.
also free Britney.
Like what about
Just
kids?
saying.
She's got to see her kids, and like she's in a really fucked up situation. And
I honestly forgot
don't
Britney
like-
Spears has kids.
yeah, she does.
Jesus. Yeah.
She has kids. She actually
She
wanted
lay
to have
with-
another one for ages and wasn't allowed to. You guys have heard of it, but there's a movie coming. It's going to be called The Woman King, and it will be based around true events in the kingdom of Dahomey back in the 18th, 19th century.
Okay.
Mhm.
It seems to be cool. It's being directed by Gina Prince Bythewood, who did The Old Guard recently. It's going to be starring Viola Davis. Initially, Lupita Nyong'o was going to be involved, but she has since been replaced with Thuso Sorry,
try,
two
I believe in
consonants next to each other broke my brain for a second. Mabedu?
Believe in you.
Okay.
Right on.
Good job.
The script is written by Davis Stevens, and now added to the cast is John Boyega.
Oh,
Yay!
Fucking black fucking
Yay!
power cast. Let's go.
Yay! You know how I feel about John.
Yeah, well,
Boy.
it better be a Black Power cast because I had to look up where the Kingdom of Dahomey was because the article that I saw mentioning this news said it's located where modern day Benin is, and I didn't know where that was either.
Oh,
Africa. The answer is Africa.
Understood.
gotcha. And
So this
what's the title of the movie again?
The Woman King.
Ah.
And it'll be about Viola Davis playing Naniska, who is a general of an all-female unit, and she's got ambitious recruit who's being played by Babedu, and John Boyega will be playing the king of this place.
Okay.
This looks fucking neat. This looks super fucking neat.
Hey guys.
And
guys.
based on like what all of these people have been involved in the past, I'm very, very excited. Yes. But that brings us to the last portion of our evening, the comic review.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, what are we reading this week?
Haha. So unlike last week, where Red decided that we're gonna talk about the comic without showing the comic, this week we're gonna show the comic on screen.
Exciting.
We're doing Eat the Rich #2.
Ah, okay. I was actually wanting to see that one, so
Yes.
Yeah.
this will be good.
For those of you who weren't here for our number one, Eat the Riches, basic premise. Our protagonist, Joe, and her boyfriend have gone to visit his parents. His parents are rich people, like rich people. And she's deeply uncomfortable. She had a weird conversation on the beach with some of the help. They went to a retirement party at night on a pier, and she went to get some air to find all of the older adult men were eating the guy who was retiring. Which
so
is...
This is the aftermath.
Yes. And
Okay.
it's very much an aftermath issue. First, thanks, Fire They Red. First panel is Joe lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, freaked the fuck out.
This is where
She is
this is
so
the first
not
part of this
okay.
book where I want to draw real close attention to the art, because her eyes are not an art style I've ever seen before, and I really appreciate the way like the fire licks in her eyes.
It looks very good. I was a little iffy on some of the art in the first book, but as this is going on, I am so here for it. The shading is good.
Found its footing.
Yeah. Basically, the first few pages are just Joe freaking the fuck out and like having flashbacks to watching this guy who was retiring get murdered and ripped apart to be eaten. We find out her boyfriend has taken some sleeping pills because he just felt really, really shitty after the party. And she's like, we have to go. We can't stay here. And she tries to wake him up, and he's just kind of like, but with more words. Like, his text is even wiggly to suggest he's really just not together.
No.
And she tries to kind of like, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here. And he's like, it's fine. My dad is fine. If he upset you in some way, he'll make up for it later. And she's like, I don't think he can make up for this one, actually. I don't think that one's on the table. But she kind of just accepts that he's a little bit too out of it and that they can deal with it in the morning because he's kind of drugged. He can't just go. Like, he took it himself. He did this to himself, but he is so not coherent.
Been there.
And she goes, okay, I can make him understand that his dad's a fucking monster if I can find proof. So she gets up and she goes to find proof. Because, sneaking around the house of known cannibal, Shia LaBeouf, is a safe thing to do in the middle of the night.
Points.
And she goes looking. She passes by the creepy picture of the help holding meat on a plate, and it's definitely not people, we promise. The kitchen is full of knives, but alas, so are many kitchens. There's blood-stained clothing and gloves and stuff, but they do butcher their own meat here. It's all plausible deniability. So she decides to go to a study instead, because she needs something concrete. And what do you think she finds? In a drawer.
A file. It's full of missing clowns and missing people.
Jesus.
Missing
Batman
clown number 1,
misplaced
my
his
father.
file.
Missing clown number 2, Binky.
Sorry.
Bobo.
Missing clown number 3, Doink.
Fire They Red has redeemed a hydrate. Thank you. Before we hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she does find an envelope. Unfortunately, the envelope is not for missing clowns. It has her name on it. And she's like, oh, that's surely nothing suspicious. But before she could get it open enough that we can see it, someone opens the door. She hides under the desk because, I don't want to die. But do you want to guess who came to see her? It has been a while since you've met these characters. I'll understand if the answer is simply no.
I did not remember the name, but now that I've seen the pictures, I know who they are.
She's
Yeah.
a part of the help.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Batman, I promise.
Damn it. Okay.
He's
She's
too busy
the
looking
nanny.
for the clowns.
He's got to find them. They're missing. They've been missing for months now.
Pinky. I mean, what?
It's the nanny and the
Mhm.
baby who goes "Brr," in true baby style. Joe startles the shit out of her because obviously she wasn't expecting to find someone hiding under a desk in the middle of the night. And they proceed to have a conversation. Basically, her help's name is Petal, right? I also forgot that until it got mentioned. But she says, look, I figured you might want to have someone to talk to after the party, and you might want to talk about some stuff. And she's like, it was fucked up. It was so fucked up. And she's like, yeah, weird shit happens at those parties. She's like, no, cannibalism fucked up, not rich people fucked up.
And she goes, I know.
Oh.
And she goes on to explain that that's a part of the contract for being a part of the help.
And the most meat is in the rump.
I hate that you said that.
Yeah, it's
Eat ass, smoke grass, kids.
It's just one of the stipulations of working for these people that when you retire, they will eat you. They're straight up about it, but Petal explains why she took the job in the first place. It's good work for good money. She has dental. She has health insurance. She has a lot of conditions. She's got lupus, psoriatic arthritis, and fibromyalgia. She cannot afford to live, basically.
This
Good
one
But
God.
this
time,
job,
it's actually lupus.
Shit.
but this job and the insurance given to her for working for these people, that's more than survival. She's living. She can pay for a cane if she needs it. She can pay for a wrist brace when her tendons swell up. That, as far as she's considered, she was gonna die anyway.
It's just pushing it back as far as she can.
She's just got a due date on it now, specifically. And it's not great. She basically says that this is the way the world works. That this is how it goes. That the guy who retired, he took the job so that they would pay for his grandson's chemo. And this is, look, I wasn't sure exactly how this book was going to play with the metaphor of eating the rich and the actual direct, like, the rich are eating us thing.
The actual literal, the literal.
Yeah,
what
the
it says
answer
in
is
the fucking
both.
tin, yeah.
They're doing both. They will eat you up just because you have no other choice.
Soylent Green
It's
is people.
It's people.
It's people.
The green is people.
Rump roast.
And yeah. Petal apologizes that this is how she found out about it, but this is just how it goes. And also, you shouldn't be in this room. If the mom finds you here, she'll be pissed. So you should take what you're taking and go. And you want to guess what was in the envelope? Again, you can say no. You have no context for this.
His will? I don't know.
No.
That's a solid guess. Given no context, awesome guess. But no, it's the ring for her.
It's a ring.
Oh.
It's a fancy fucking ring.
I was gonna say Batman. Okay, a ring's better.
Yeah. And Petal goes, sorry I had to find out about this. You seem nice. And Joe basically goes, you do not seem nice at all, but you do seem fucking awesome. She's like, haha, yeah, I am. And Joe kind of goes back to her room and she's like, well, maybe there is nothing I can do about it. Maybe this is just how it is.
'Tis just the family business.
Just the way she goes. Sometimes you eat people. Fuck. Sometimes you sign a contract that lets them eat you.
Sometimes you eat Soylent Green. Sometimes you are Soylent Green.
I hope it's only one time you're Soylent Green, though.
I mean, there's rations.
All right.
So then we skip to the next day, and they're kind of getting ready to go to the next event. And her boyfriend, whose name I assume is Aster,
Yep.
goes, God, I've slept bad. You would have thought it would be good because of the sleeping pills, but actually it was weird. And he was like, oh, please don't tell people that I take anxiety medication or anything because they'll never shut up about it.
Because for those that missed the last book, he's actually a recovering alcoholic.
Yes.
And so
Part of the reason being around these people is so stressful.
Right. And so his entire family parties it up like they don't have a tomorrow and like they're going to eat people. Oh, wait. And he just is trying very hard not to participate. It's very stressful for him.
And he's trying to fit in.
He's like, I'm a
Poor guy.
vegetarian.
Hmm?
Yeah?
Not
Yeah?
that far.
Okay.
Shame for your
Damn.
girlfriend, but all right.
Damn.
But no, he also kind of suggests that the gossip would be brutal. And given some of the very casual lines we got last book that were absolutely unpleasant, like backhanded compliment shit that was
Bonkers.
talking about being bold and marching to the beat of your own drum. I still think about it. Great writing. Great writing. But yeah, they get to the little party and Joe's like, I might go say hi to someone. And then the guy who was doing the speeches at the dinner, the speech where if he said your name, you were supposed to leave the room so you could go eat the old guy later.
Ooh.
He's got a Caesar in one hand and a generally frazzled look on his face. And he goes, hey, buddy, why do you look hungover? And he's like, I didn't sleep well. And then he makes a sex joke and everything's fine.
But we're choosing not to repeat because it's gross and I don't like it.
Agreed. And so
I make the sex jokes around here.
yeah, you do.
We
So
often beg you
Aster
not
and
to, but it happens.
I don't
So
listen.
Aster and what's his face fuck off to go get a drink or something. And Joe goes to say hi to Petal, and while the baby tries to eat a beetle of some kind, Aster's mother, Kitty, comes over, kind of grabs her by the shoulder and is like, hey, we gotta have a little chat.
Come have a stroll with me. There's something we need to talk about.
We need to talk about what you saw. And the book ends.
Damn. All right.
And I want to just make a very brief comment about the last page. It has a large spread picture of like Kitty and Joe walking away with Petal and the kid on the ground, but it also has close-ups of all of the characters who have a face. And what really stands out to me is that Kitty and Petal are in warm tones because they know and they kind of accept the world as it is, whereas Joe and the baby are in cooler tones, kind of indicating innocence or something. And I just think it's fun. This book tries really hard, and I'm here for all of it.
Okay, I dig it.
Here's it's back on screen for those that want it.
Thanks, Red. Yeah. I think this was a really good book too, actually, because it had to deal with the fact that she watched them just eating somebody, and what do? It was lower action than the other one.
Mhm.
Less
I
happened.
would call
It was mostly talking.
Yeah. I would call it the sort of denouement of that previous story.
Yeah.
Plot
But, like,
building.
Exactly. It's character building. It's who we can trust, who we can't trust, and it's world building. It's cool.
Well executed. The dialogue continues to be great. The art is, I'm with it now. I'm having a good time. And that flow that I mentioned earlier of the literal and the metaphorical and just the way those are interacting here. Fucking neat.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and button mash a thumbs up. If you want to swing by when we have a new video, web up the sub button. Oh, and while you're at it,
Hit the bell to be notified. Bye.